there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
To freedom. We're back. Woof. All right. We're getting into it, getting a little loose with some nooners.
Shout out Davey Daytrade.
We were just talking about our Instagram feeds, and so we got a group chat. It's me, Turner, and Mitchell, and we have two. One's on Instagram and one's on Twitter. And Boog and Mitch get active on Instagram. That's where Boog's best work is. How long has your algorithm been fucked up like that?
Yeah, it's been a while. Today I saw two girls just get smoked by a fucking car. Like,
So your guys' is all dead?
No question.
yeah.
No question. Like,
Gone. Were they walking?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the worst. And you see, like, in those ones, like, they'll hit the car and then you just see a shoe go like 30 feet up in the air and you're like, oh my God.
We had one with me, Mitch, and Doob, and there was a solid, we were dying laughing. There was a solid month where me and Doob's Explore page were all like tards and like tard babies, and we're just sending over each other.
So, okay.
Just dying laughing.
I've been in like that region before. So I started getting them, but like transvestite special needs. And like that's how I knew. I was like, okay, I need to take a step back. That was on Instagram. Instagram
Start
feeds
liking some baseball stuff or something.
well, because it was like, yeah, exactly. Literally,
Well, no,
start
I
like
think it's what you send, and then it keeps
Exactly,
And
and, like,
I was just firing off darts,
that's what I mean. I'm not liking these at all. It's just send away.
and dude was like, I hate myself. Oh my god,
That is fucking hilarious. Someone I was talking to said they've been getting breastfeeding videos like in their suggested feed. I'm like, yo, that is some weird shit. But yeah, going back to it, on Twitter, that's where my best work is.
Twitter's like the Wild West. I've seen some.
Yeah, I mean it's just straight up death. Like I saw
And sex too.
Oh yeah, which is like they're both banned, but no, just live on there. But did you guys see the guy from the Air Force that self-immolated?
That lit himself on fire? Yeah, I just
Outside
actually
the
saw that.
embassy?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah,
Crazy. If yelling,
but they put him out and then he died at the hospital. Though, right?
Yeah. But the cop, as soon as he lit himself on fire, the cop drew his gun first. He was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And it took like 3 fire extinguishers to put the man out. But that's just like like I'm saying, that's like an everyday occurrence on my feed. Something like that. People getting hit by trains, just split. Hate to love to see it, you know. But yeah, Teej, you said we have a lot to cover today. I don't want to start with you necessarily, but you want to give us a little snippet of what may be to come?
Well, I mean, if you want to snip it, I've been having back issues.
Oh no.
Went to the chiropractor and confirmed I do have a bulging disc on the lower, my last one in the low back, last disc.
Wow.
So we're going aggressive 24-week treatment. 2 times a week for 12 weeks and then once a week for 12 weeks.
At the chiropractor?
Yeah. So that's why my golf swing's all fucked.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
I finally got it looked at and they're like, yeah, I got like each disc like looks good. And he's like, as you go down the spine, there should be a bigger gap. He's like, yeah, that's good. And then my last one's like
compress, yeah. So is that like for a lifting? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm talking with my trainer. I basically have to stop doing back squats or just do like light back squats and deadlifts for a while, just until it heals up and I do the exercises and stretches and all the adjustments that we're going to be doing.
Damn.
Electrotherapy.
Is that like the stim, the pads they put on?
Yeah.
There's nothing better than that. You guys ever had that?
All those treatments.
I've been telling him to turn it up.
So exactly, like, can you feel it? I'm like, no, and then eventually
He's
your
like,
hands
this good.
like,
I'm like, you can go up, and then he's like, He's like, all right, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, there was a couple times PTing my knee, my leg like shook off the table, and I'm like, oh, let's put this back. Yeah, damn, that's tough. I mean, I don't want to say that explains the golf game, but
I mean, that's why I'm not hitting down on it because I got to come up because the back's giving out.
I like that. You can't.
Isaac, I hope you're listening, man.
No, but we played Golf Friday, Kev. We wanted to go all four of us. It ended up being us three and old Isaac. But
Sneaks.
So why you call him Sneak? You look like Sneeko?
He
Oh.
Wow, hit him up.
Isaac Sneaks on Instagram.
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Shout out.
Shout out. Love that. No, but we were saying, do you think you could beat us throwing a golf ball on Prune Ridge?
You could like roll it like it's basically like you're playing.
Us golfing versus you throwing.
I think Prune Ridge might be tough, but definitely at Santa Teresa.
Definitely Santa Teresa. But the thing
definitely a
is,
ball game,
he's not going to get in trouble. Like, that's the thing. Like, we get in trouble. We're burning shots like left and right. He's always going to be at most 2 shots on, like maybe 1 over every hole, I would say.
I don't know. Throwing a golf ball, though, wouldn't your arm get tired?
I mean, yes.
Because
Yeah.
you're basically
Yeah,
throwing
I wouldn't.
nothing.
I mean, I wouldn't want to maybe go the whole game, but yeah,
Yeah,
if
you're
I
gonna-
You'd
gonna
have
have
9
to.
big throws. And
If
like
I-
everything else would be rolled.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah.
get fucked on the.
That's true. The putting.
Well, no, on
like,
putting on the deep.
I would want to try and actually putt on
With the stick?
yeah.
Oh,
Putting.
okay. Get the flat
So
stick.
get
out. Heavy
everything.
flat
Let
stick.
me get to the green.
Oh, well,
and
then you're not going to 3 or 4 putt it.
And then well, yeah, I mean, you can, well, I mean, you can, add or do whatever we got to do from there. But I'd actually want to.
Or you just have to finish with the putter. That would be good. So if you're on like the back of the green, you could do like a bocce ball toss near the hole, and then you're just
Something like
finish.
that.
Finish
what
with that.
happens?
Yeah.
What happens
Yeah.
on hole 2 if he sinks it?
Oh yeah, the close one.
close
It's at
one.
80 yards.
Yeah,
That's a hole in one. We're getting the
We're gonna
flag.
get it.
We're signing cards. Kev's buying drinks at
Would you count that
Aces.
as hole in one?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think it's almost more impressive to throw it in than actually hitting it with the club. Yeah, but you can just lollipop that thing to get it to plop and roll. That'd be sweet. But yeah, no, I mean, I think I would be a little bit more competitive than if I had to club it the whole way.
Yeah, that's what I think
100%.
too.
Yeah.
Or even if you gave me like 5 throws around, like on each side, like my score would improve drastically. Yeah. Nah, interesting. Yeah, I played like shit. I think we all didn't play very well. I got so lucky, like 3 or 4 times hitting them in the sand, and the sand's like mud, so it like kicks out, shit like that.
That was super fucking muddy though. That was
It's bad.
wasn't the
Winter
most
rules.
fun round.
Playing everything, take it out of the mud. It's brutal, Prune Ridge, because it's usually, I mean, I'm surprised there wasn't as many leaves, because it's usually like
I
leaves
know.
everywhere, can't find your ball as soon as it's out of the fairway. But would you guys count a hole-in-one on a short course?
Yes. Yeah. I'm counting a hole in one whenever it happens.
What do you mean, short course?
Because like a short course par 3s, I feel like they're normally not, like 2 or 3 are as long as like 18 hole par 3s, but I feel like in general
what
they're
was that?
shorter.
That one PGA tournament, they had a par 3 that was like 80 or something yards.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's so different because the pin placement in the green,
also,
like
they
we're
had like
getting-
a lot of wind that day.
Yeah.
It was like
well, I mean,
yeah, but I
that
see
hole
what you mean
actually
though.
played tough though.
Yeah.
As
But I know what you mean. Like the yardage shouldn't matter as much.
yeah, I mean
It's
once
still a hole
once
in
I
one.
hit mine, Kev, I'm hanging them up. That's it. I'm done.
That's you're done.
Yeah.
You
Taking the
Gold
club and the
plating the
ball,
club,
getting
yeah.
getting that all put up on the
Yes.
wall, and
That
that's
is-
all she wrote.
that is the dream.
That's sick. I was telling Bug before this, we played Blackberry, me and Matt. He got faded and was like, let's play golf tomorrow. I was dead set on golf. And I was like,
That course sucks, but
it sucks, but it's really not the worst short course around here. There's Sunken Gardens is way worse. I
I did
fucking
it.
hate
Well,
Sunken.
I take that back. I haven't done it around this time. I did it a couple times with Joe in like the summer, and you're carrying your bag 18, and you're just fucking.
Oh no,
drenched.
that's you're thinking. What's the other one?
It's the is that the one that's right next to it?
It's right next to it. Yeah, that one's God damn it, I forget. It's on the back side of Deanza. This one's on the other side. Yeah, there. I forget when that one is. But yeah, we played that a bunch. But I've started getting walking carts. Every time we play short courses, I'm like, fuck it. I'm not carrying bags.
I
Like,
have to start doing that.
it's $4 extra. But we were playing with this kid, and like, he's like, oh, where are you guys from? We're like, San Jose. And he's got some sick shades on and stuff. And I'm like, oh, geez. It's like, you never know what you're getting when you're paired up in golf. And we were supposed to be with like this older couple, and they're like, just play behind him if you want. We're like, whatever, like, sweet, like, just the two of us. And then we're about to tee off, and this guy comes up, and we're like, fuck. Like, but he's about our age, a little bit younger, you can tell. And we're like, oh, we're from San Jose. We're like, where are you from? He's like, oh, San Jose. And so naturally, I just go to like, oh, where'd you go to high school? See if we can find some common ground. He's like, oh, I went to Willow Glen. I'm like,
Shut up.
oh, no way. What the fuck? And so we're just bullshitting. And then like this guy is just a story machine. He brought his own push cart. And like the first thing he says, he's like, oh, I thought I was going to be the only one with the push cart out here. I was like, oh, no, like I just don't want to carry my bag. Like, this is a weird conversation starter, but all right. And then he's like, oh, I bring mine out so I can have the cup holder, and then like cracks a nooner and puts it in there.
Nice.
I'm like, God, as much as I love it, I'm like, you're a fucking douche. Like, who opens with that? But then he ended up being pretty good, but he's just, these stories this whole time is like, oh, this in high school, that. And then he told us he hit a hole-in-one on New Year's Day. And we're like, I don't know exactly. Yeah. And like Toscano's kind of, I think, believing it a little bit more than me. But I'm like, I'm giving him like nothing. I'm like, I can't. And then
where was the hole-in-one?
It was some random club up north. I forget what it was called. But it was like, he's like, Pebble it's Beach. A really nice club. Well, he starts, that's how it started. He's like, have you guys ever played so-and-so course? And we're like, nah. And then like we're talking about like the course and like the different holes they have, and he's like, and then I hit a hole-in-one on. I'm like, oh, nice, what a fucking opener. But then like the last thing he says to us, he's like, hey, did you guys go to a what party was it? He's like, some party in high school, like your senior year? And I was like, I don't think so. I was like kind of over going to parties and such. He's like, I was like, why? Whose party was it? He goes, oh, it was mine. He's like, it was like the biggest party of the year. I'm like, oh shit.
What a fucking
I literally turned away, and I like didn't I didn't even say anything. I just like turned away. I was like, what the fuck are we doing right now? I'm 28, you're 26 with the kid at home. Like,
he's got a kid?
Yeah. That's how I was like, this is fucking bizarre.
B. Bennett.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah, it was like just like a crazy interaction. I don't know.
I'm guessing Mexicano descent?
I don't know what he's like white. Yeah,
wait, you know who it is?
Yeah, I told him who it was earlier. Just because he was like no, he's like some random kid. Like, I had no idea. He's like, he played football and ended up playing golf, I guess. But were
you at the party or no?
I forget what party it was. It was like prom or I forget. But I was like, dude, did
you tell him about the pod?
No. But if he follows, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if he follows Boog definitely repost. But yeah, it's just like you never know who you're getting with your fourth. Do you guys ever have strange force when you're golfing or second and thirds?
We had I actually golfed with B. Benny one time at Avila, and we got paired with this chick. We were a 3, and there was a single in front of us, and the girl was like, literally, she's like, oh, she's probably like in her 50s. I'm like, great, this is gonna be. But she actually like hit it actually pretty well. And she's like, oh, I just like my daughter's here like visiting, and I just wanted to get 18. And we're like, all right,
yeah.
Cool. So then this single ended up joining us, and he's walking, and he's like kind of like the type where, I don't know, I don't want to say like hippie vibe, but he's like the outdoorsy wilderness type of guy. You can just tell.
Is he wearing a big sun hat?
No, but he kind of like, he had the glasses on. He had, but he was like head to toe Nike, and he was like kind of soft spoken. We're like, and he was probably 5'10", maybe $160, and he hit the absolute shit out of it. Like, kinda just everything. I'm like, fuck. So he ended up playing with us, and we were like playing. And this is when I had the regular Jordans on, not the ones I have on now.
Your golf shoes, yeah, I got you.
I play with now, And he said to Nike, and he just randomly, there's probably like 2 or 3 holes into playing with him. He's like, "Hey man, how do those Jordans feel when you play?" And I'm like, honestly, man, I just have them because they're Jordans.
Right? I don't give a shit.
I do get blisters sometimes, so like I don't really care how they feel. He started laughing, and he's like, yeah, he worked in products for Nike.
Oh wow.
So he was like, and then I'm like, no way. He's like, yeah. He's like, I feel bad because he's like, oh, they give me so much shit, I have to give it away. And I was like, I would give it to you guys, but there's no way you're my size. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, no way, you're probably. He's like, yeah, he tested on athletes, he tested all this stuff, and just like out of nowhere. And this is literally at Avila on like a Monday, and he's just like, yeah, he said something like took the day off or something. He's like, I just looked really quick on. He was like, he was from Oregon, and he was just visiting. Because SLO is kind of that wildernessy vibe place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was. Oh, but he's like, no shit. He's like,
That's
yeah, I work in
crazy.
product. I work with athletes all the time, like testing stuff, and we go back, and I'm like, dude, that is. I mean, Brian and I were like, dude, this is so. Sick. Yeah.
How quick did Brian ask him for a job? I could only
I was
imagine.
getting to him like, dude, can you? But he said all the good stuff's in Beaverton. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
You wouldn't relocate to Beaverton?
No, but that's where he does all the testing and stuff. So that's like
it's like their main.
Fuck, that was like 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't know. I forgot what he said. He definitely worked on shoes because that's what he's asking about shoes. But yeah, I'm like, so dude, you're just like, I get shipments like every week of just shit, of Nike shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Jeez. And he's like, I literally have a group chat with like 3 friends that are my size, and I'll just send
them pictures.
I'll send pictures like, what do you guys want? Like, I'll take the stuff I want, and then it's like, but it's shoes, it's everything. I'm like, dude, that is fucking insane.
That's such a nice job. It's like, because your friends are scratching your back on the back end too. You're not getting nothing from those guys.
But still, you see like a Nike commercial, or like even like, oh hey, that guy's wearing a shoe I helped design.
Exactly,
like, that's fucking sick. I didn't catch the guy's name though, so if you listen to the bottom, my bad.
Shout out. Boog, you ever have any? I feel like you being in Reno working at the course, are any strange cats out there?
A couple. A lot of hot wives.
Really? I
Steve
love that.
says
Yeah.
Playing or just sitting in the carts?
Both.
drinking nins, little vod.
Yeah. I caught a few smiles, as the new guy around the park. But yeah, no, there was nothing really too bad. Honestly, the only time I always have like other people playing with me is when I'm with Isaac, because it's just us two, and so but I do
Sneaks.
What's the Instagram again?
Huh?
What's his Instagram again?
Isaac Sneaks.
Isaac Sneaks. Sick.
But yeah.
Yeah, there was another time because I was playing by myself a lot. Like when you were in Reno, like everyone was just gone or like working, and it was between end of school and like starting work. Mm-hmm. And so I was just playing with fucking randos every day. And I was playing with this one guy. He's like, you remind me of, or like it was 2 friends, like 2 guys. They were like mid-30s. He's like, you remind me of Sullivan. I'm like, and like they were like kept talking like, oh, you're long, like your swing's long, just like Sullivan's, blah blah blah. And so like, well, then I start asking. I'm like, oh, which Sullivan? I was like, I know a bunch of Sullivans. And then they, what's his name? Ryan Sullivan. Yeah. They're like, Ryan Sullivan from Silver Creek. And I was like, actually, funny enough, I was like, I've known him for a long ass time. So it's like weird shit like that. But he's what? Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What happened with that?
Nothing. But
Nikki Francis agrees with me. They got heat now.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, you don't got to say why.
Well, let's just say the Ryan Sullivan, I guess, is a choker when it comes to getting his PGA car or getting whatever that thing is.
Yeah, but that's a tough test.
No,
you have to shoot. What's the ramifications?
I don't know.
You got to shoot it's like 2 rounds, and you got to be under a certain score.
Yeah, it's like you can only shoot like 5 over, or each round's like a combined 10 over between 2 rounds in the same day of golf at San Jose Muni, which is like doesn't seem that hard, but you get fucking tired after your first 18. It's tough to go out there and play another.
That looked crazy. The guy I worked with at Lahan went to San Jose to take the test. And I was like, no way, dude, that's like my hometown. And then
Did he say the course was hella easy?
no, that's what I told him because he was going. And then he ended up playing with Nick. And so like when Nick
Oh shit, no way.
Like, dude, I fucking did my thing with that guy. I was like, no way, that's crazy. But
both of them didn't pass?
no, I don't think so. But
Damn.
the fucking one guy the Heat started with, I guess Nick came in early to like help out. And then I guess the guy was like, you're going to come in early. He like yelled at Nick about like coming in early when like he was saying he wasn't helping. And so Nick was like, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck this then. Nick's the best. I just saw him at a basketball game last week.
best.
And he is Mr. All Time. Everything he says is just
good.
like electric.
2024 is here in full swing, and that means it's time for a New Year's resolution check-in with our friends at Manscaped. Newsflash, it's never too late to level up your grooming game and keep your bush tamed. Manscaped's new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is every man's cheat code to look good, feel good, and turn the page on confidence this year. Whether you're going for a trim or that clean-shaven look, this trimmer has you covered. Trusted by over 10 million men worldwide, now is your time to get a grip on your grooming with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and use code Trough for 20% off plus free shipping. The ball is dropped, but don't drop the ball on your balls.
I'll be honest. I used my Lawnmower 5.0 right before the pod, and boys, I feel glorious. There's just something to be said about a freshly clean ball bag. Post ball buzz, my confidence is at an all-time high. I gained at least an inch, maybe 2. Some guys are growers, others are showers. Manscaped makes you both. My anaconda don't want none, unless you manscape, son.
It's hard to follow that. Introducing the MVP of 2004, Manscaped's 5th generation lawnmower. It's not just a trimmer, it's your grooming sidekick. Equipped with 2 skin-safe blade heads, a standard one for taking a little off the top, and a new foil blade to go smooth wherever your heart desires. It's like having a personal stylist at your fingertips or, well, wherever you need it. And did we mention it's waterproof? Because a trim in the shower is the only way to start the day. And for men who want a full grooming experience, look no further than Manscaped's Performance Package 5.0. In this grooming kit, you get the trusted lawnmower, Manscaped's ear and nose hair trimmer, and essential aftercare products with the Crop Soother, Ball Aftershave Lotion, and Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant. Yeah, it's deodorant for your balls. Bet you didn't think you needed that. And as a gesture for the new year, they even threw in 2 free gifts, the Boxers 2.0 and the Shed 2.0 toiletry bag, because they know good and well you're still rocking your Boxers from high school. Let's face it, resolutions might come and go, but a well-groomed you is here to stay thanks to Manscaped.
Get 20% off and free shipping with code Trough at manscaped.com. Embrace the new you and definitely embrace a new trimmer, courtesy of Manscaped.
Manscaped. But while we're talking jobs, we were speaking a little bit beforehand. I was fortunate enough to get a nice job offer.
Woo! Let's go, man.
But as soon as, inevitably, as soon as I accepted, the next company calls saying,
better offer?
We got an offer, blah, blah, blah. And it sucks. This company, not to bash them, but they contacted me at 5 p.m. on a Friday saying, like, the second company, saying we had a job offer. And I was like, already accepted one. I was like, just not gonna reply right now. She's like, call me when you can. So I like left it. And then I was like, Saturday came around. I was like, fuck. Do I respond? And I'm like, sent back an email. Sorry, camping right now.
So you didn't
no
have,
service.
you didn't have. They just said they want to give you an offer. They didn't give you particulars.
No. So the first one already gave me the offer.
Right,
It was
right.
good. That one said they were gonna offer if I could take a phone call, and I was like, fuck. And that was one where they wanted me to be on call like every weekend. How crazy is that? For the money's not much better. Like, it was a little bit better.
Wait,
but,
so you ended up calling him and getting the particulars?
that
was the second one.
That was during the interview. They told me that, and
Oh,
so I was kind of apprehensive even like to start. I was like on call every week. And it's like not every weekend something happens, but like if there's a fire at one of the buildings, like I have to go there and
Right.
respond to all the shit, make sure all the alarms are good. It's like,
And if you're being a fun guy that weekend, then it's like,
it's hey, can I get an Uber? And I'm just watching the fire. Yo, what the fuck? But yeah, so I took the first offer and we run it, but it's for the same company I was working with. This is the thing that pisses me off.
oh fuck.
And so I stopped getting paid from my severance package Friday. So they gave us a month and a half pay. Stopped getting paid Friday, and I officially stopped being an employee of the company. The new job I work for, they were late on the paperwork. And so I am no longer an employee and now have to reapply as a non-employee, as an external employee, go through all the background checks again, so I'm probably not going to be working for another 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I mean, granted, my background check's clear. Sheesh. No, not me. Which sucks, but yeah. So job's looking up. I'm just enjoying the last few weeks off, and we riding.
Riding.
But Bug Meek, what were you saying about work?
In the words of Dion, hashtag we coming.
We coming.
Holy shit.
Have you been throwing together a resi? What's the resi look like?
Resi's built. Resi's.
It is.
I helped him out a little bit on the res.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying.
Lawn and
This is
mowed,
all
baby.
Todd does for work is this. I mean, if
Well, with VP and SCP level.
yeah, exactly. But to a degree,
Right.
you're the right person to.
No, yeah, we
help.
cleaned it up. We got him good. But I heard. Have you heard back from the alma mater yet, Kev? Has there been? Not yet.
Uh-uh.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
apply to
Eagles fly, baby.
He's fly, Eagles fly. He's
Hard?
coming home.
For
He's
Harvard.
coming home.
really?
But yeah, no, I haven't heard back for a while. So.
What grades? Or I mean, do they teach K through 12? I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
there.
no, it would have been 4th grade. I
Okay.
think.
But I mean, you got it in the bag, right?
Is it like a
I was about
specific?
to say if this.
Your
I know.
references are impeccable. You know the principal. Come
Are
on.
you moving
They have
away?
any spec? They see that last name
Exactly.
and it's fucking.
They say what-
It's anything but go ahead. Jeff.
No, I was just wondering, is it
Ridiculous.
PE only? Or are you going in?
On the story.
Yeah, on the story.
I'm a long ways away. I'm nowhere near negotiation.
Yes.
Nowhere near. But
Classic.
So are you moving into the classroom? That's what you want to do as opposed to
It's
PE,
PE.
or is it still PE just a specific grade?
yeah, so I would just have 4th grade, but
Holy
it's-
hell.
But there's like 4 or 5.
That's what I was
classes
going to
a day.
ask. How many?
Yeah, so it's a full class load, but I think there's either whatever it is, it's enough 4th grade classes to cover the spread all day.
Yeah, that's
For
how many classes per grade were there when you were going?
do
Do you remember? Was it like too many, or was it like
It was probably
a mixed schedule? Did everyone have like a mixed up schedule, so you were going to different classes, or did you have a set class that you traveled to each class?
No,
with?
you would mix.
Oh, okay, yeah,
you'd
that makes
You could
sense.
have,
Okay, yeah.
I mean, for like your core classes, you could have the same people.
Right.
Like
It's
math,
just like
English,
kind of what
but-
we had then. Yeah.
Yeah, but like once you went to like history, science,
Rohan,
math, art,
Mohit, those kind of guys.
you would be gone. But
Sanjeev.
Jesus,
He's trying to get hired here. Well, that's like, it's so weird. Like, because St. Lucy's, we had 35 kids in a class, and that's your class from kindergarten through 8th grade. And you're like, you're
Are there
trapped with these
multiple
kids
classes or no? It's
No,
only 35 per grade.
per grade.
Wow.
There's
At
one.
St. Louis?
one town, one
yeah,
team.
There's
That's
one.
it.
It's
That one team.
dude, it's
One
so
sound.
crazy, and like there's an obvious turnaround, like when everyone hits puberty, like it gets so weird because like you've been with these people for so long, but then you're like, oh fuck, like
Everyone just wants to bang.
it literally, and like not even just, and they're telling you the whole time it's Catholic school, so they're saying like, hey, you gotta wait, like. Couldn't tell you how many talks we had about not having girlfriends and stuff like that. And it was just like brainwashing. But,
You did a stint with the Lightning, didn't you?
Yeah, that's where I first started. That was the first go around of teaching was with St. Lucie.
I was
Yes,
gonna
sir.
say if you take or when the Harker job happens, till Stratford, you got a guy.
hey,
Dude, I'll I don't know what else.
You don't have your
Stratford
credential.
PE. You don't need it for Stratford.
Private, baby.
You don't I mean,
My right hand.
you definitely. I mean, it's gonna be nice.
Bo's
to
got
have,
no experience with kids.
I've Aloni summer camp.
Besides touching.
I don't know. I mean,
3 years.
No, I don't know.
What?
It's a lot. I mean, it'd be tough,
I said
but,
besides touching them.
I mean, you get you started like,
I've touched your kids.
I dropped that the other week. It's so good. I've thought about going back into teaching. Like even the job I have now, it's like it pays way more than teaching would, but
If you want to do PE, just
don't think I'm gonna
freaking
like
talk
it.
to Jane. Why don't you just freaking do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's my plan.
That's your plan?
Obviously, it's
God's
for
plan.
it's for coaching. Like, I want to coach.
So you would probably want to do public school then, so you would have first dibs at a.
Yeah. Well, the plan is get a JV job, get the teaching credential, have something on the side to be making money, and then,
Like a pod?
yeah, and then get a varsity job with the teaching job, and then while I'm doing that, get the master's, and then get a JUCO job at some point.
Like that. Oh, so JUCO, yee. Boog got a
That's-
lot. You going back
that's
to
a lot.
Ohlone?
I'd be so down, but that's a lot more money than.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it is, and you could even keep a teaching job while coaching
Well,
JUCO
if you get the master's, you could do PE at the
junior college.
Yeah.
Well, that's like my dad did that forever.
That's
He
what
would
my
teach
grandma
he taught at Willow Glen, coached, and then he picked up like 2 or 3 or PE classes, which is like opening the gym for kids to play volleyball. You know what I mean?
We went to one. He
Yeah.
did weightlifting.
Yeah,
We went
exactly.
in for a couple Mondays.
There's a guy that I played baseball with at De Anza, and he started his own wrestling promotion out in like the middle of, I think it's Missouri. Honestly, Kev, you would know. I forget
Culver,
what
baby.
parts. But he's hilarious. But he like was like 1 credit shy, and he needed an extra PE credit or just any credit. It didn't like an elective credit, so he enrolled in my dad's PE weightlifting class. My dad's like, I saw that fucker one time. He's like, a good thing he knew, or I knew he was on the baseball team because he just bassed them. But sick, yeah. Runs his own wrestling promotion. Is like, do you remember Matt Riddle from UFC? He was the guy that got kicked out for smoking pot all the time, or suspended for smoking weed all the time. But he just had him in the promotion like last week. I was like, damn,
really?
that's sick. Yeah.
Shout
I'm in
out.
WWE, right?
Yeah, he just left WWE and went over there after. Kev, we're talking about school. Do you have any embarrassing school memories that stick out?
As a teacher?
No. As a student.
oh Jesus. Damn. Let's see.
You just look back and go, ah.
Exactly. Literally, because I got a few. I was just talking about the other day. Oof.
Let's see. I mean, I remember. Damn, this might have been kindergarten, and it was like Christmas time, and we just finished making gingerbread houses with parents. I think it was with all the moms of our kindergarten class. My mom was there, and I remember. I mean, it was like a little half an hour thing, but. It was, I was not expecting my mom to leave, or I was expecting to like go out and like,
God.
I'm done for the day. I don't know.
I know
what
where this is going.
Yeah. And so as my mom, I remember is like leaving, I just lose it. And just,
Fireworks, baby.
yeah, just going nuts. And this little girl who liked each other at the time. I remember she was like giving me hugs and like saying it was gonna be okay. Like my mom, I remember was like said it was like the cutest thing. Like, but yeah, I was just.
What was the nationality of the girl?
There it is.
Oh my god, it was a white girl.
Wow, a rarity.
Oh my god.
Two teachers' kids.
But oh shit, man. But no. I remember that one. I remember because like my whole class was just like still there, and then I was just
Everyone like staring at you.
well, yeah. I mean, I just
Junior.
made a scene. It was just like, yeah, a little Hurricane Kevy just.
Hurricane Kev,
Yeah.
Typhoon
Rolls
Kev with the
Yeah.
waterworks.
Yeah, trying to roll the
Yeah,
ankle.
man. No, trying to roll the ankle. I mean, intentionally.
Trying to roll the ankle.
Trying to roll
Holy
the
shit,
ankle.
That's so good.
I mean, intentionally throwing a football at a girl's back, like telling someone to run a post, but then like stop short so I can just peg this girl I didn't like in my class and just sink just like 20 yards and just like boom, just like punt. I remember she like threatened to like take me to go to the principal's office, and I'm like, I'll do whatever I have to do. Whatever. And he's like, we had to play tag, and I'm like, that's it. I was like,
Kev, she likes you. That's
yeah, it's.
So she's gonna take it to the bathroom.
She got some Taz.
she say tag or Taz?
But no, man, I don't know. I got to think on that a little bit more. But those are the first.
That's
first couple.
Did you guys ever throw up at school? Were you ever the throw up kid?
Throw up. I peed in the sandbox, I think.
Yeah.
Preschool, ATLC.
Okay.
ATLC.
Oh, yeah.
I never made it through preschool. I was a big waterworks guy. I could never get it through drop off. My mom was just like, yeah, we'll just not put you guys through this. We'll take them with me. But I remember I threw up, I yonked, and in school, like if you had like a summer birthday, you would choose when your birthday was during the school year or whatever like that. So you could celebrate, like everyone gets to celebrate their birthday. And so me being a dick rider, I chose Valentine's Day. So it was the same as my brother's.
Wow.
But I remember those sugar cookies, those really soft sugar cookies.
Oh, yeah.
I housed, I'm not even joking, like a full row of those as a kindergartner. Fucking blue chunks everywhere. Like in the middle, like on my unbirthday, I'm sitting there with the crown on my head, just blowing chunks. It was so bad.
Did it ruin those cookies forever or not?
Yeah, I've not had one since.
Really?
Literally
Like the
not.
Safeway ones?
Yeah,
Like
not like the hard Safeway ones with the sprinkles, but yeah, the soft Safeway
soft
ones.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Haven't had one since. Can't like even the thought of them. Like I know exactly what the
Really?
texture is. Still, I can't.
Jeez, man.
Can't.
Probably all pink coming out, too.
Literally, exactly. It was foul. And then there was this one time where there was this new kid in class. It was this Mexican kid who was like straight from public school, who was like literally like me and him ended up being good friends. But his first week, we were sitting there in line, and he cheap shotted me and hit me right in the solar plexus. And I'd never had the wind knocked out of me before. And like, I was like,
Wait, why did he cheap shot you?
no idea.
She picked the biggest guy. He's got the biggest statement.
I don't know what it was, but like, I remember being there and like just him turning around, just a quick shoosh right there, like right. And I have a very pronounced sternum, and you can hit right in the button. And he fucking hit me, and I was like, and I remember just like crying, like, and then I remember getting my breath back and being like, oh fuck, now like I'm fine, but you gotta like, you gotta sell this now you gotta make it look like a bigger deal. And like I just kept pretending like, oh, my chest hurts, like I can't, and I had to go to the office, got sent home. But I was like,
Did you turn the kid in?
I said someone punched me. I don't think I told them it was old David Arias, legend. Me and him ended up becoming
Arias.
good friends.
Sneaks.
Yeah, I remember nothing worse than crying in front of a whole class. And like I said, these are people you went to kindergarten with. I think that was like 4th or 5th grade. And I'm like, fuck, like this is nothing more embarrassing.
Right before you pieced out.
Right before I went to fucking Willow Glen Middle, knew nobody. But you, Todd, you have any good embarrassing school stories?
Well, I was a big waterworks guy.
Oh, were you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Kindergarten, 5th grade.
5th grade. What the fuck?
3rd grade. 3rd grade is a big
You
one.
almost said 6th grade.
Yeah.
No, I did a little bit in 6th too.
Damn.
Brother,
I had bad anxiety.
So do you still get bad anxiety before like doing new and different shit then? Or is it kind of calmed down since?
No, it's been pretty calm.
Since you started weightlifting, so you a little more comfortable
No,
walking into a
like,
room?
I haven't done like well, obviously you I think I kind of grew out of it, but
yeah, for sure.
No, like when I moved to New York, there wasn't a big thing, or like when I do big trips or anything like that. We all thought it was gonna be bad when I went to DC in 8th grade because
Oh,
that was like a big
Yeah.
thing, right? And then, but no, I was with Mitch, J, Mark.
Yeah,
and
all
I
the
was like I was
boys.
fine. Like I was definitely like, and then also the fact that I didn't like to fly a lot. I mean, I'm a lot better now than I was back then.
bring the
a lot
PSP.
of waterworks with the planes as well.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Did you
yeah.
guys fly as like a family for vacations when you were younger? Were you guys, or
We
was it
did
like
it for a while until like.
Yeah, because I mean, and as I joke about it, but honestly, September 11th really fucked me up. Like,
Really?
with planes, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I was just old enough to like not comprehend. The war fucked me up more than September 11th fucked.
No,
me.
my like this. So the summer after that, like anytime there was like a loud plane or something, we'd be playing football outside. I'm like, is anything gonna happen? Like I
Holy
was.
shit.
Oh yeah. I had
So you would have been in first or second grade?
second grade is when it happened.
Second grade. And at the
Beginning of second grade.
at the Berg, did they announce it? Did they tell you guys and like?
Second tower is just.
No. So we, it's so funny. I like not to it's kind of weird we segue to this, but
No, I love to. I honestly,
I remember I could recite every single fucking thing that happened to me that day.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I woke up.
intriguing.
Her mom woke us up. She heard from Mr. Luckhart that a commercial flight went into the towers in New York. We turned on the news. We never turned on the news in the morning. It was always like ESPN Sports Center. So we were watching, but the first tower went down right as we were about to leave for school. We saw that go down. We went to school. I had a play date with Kylie Bantillo that I didn't want to go to. So I was thinking, okay,
Big old titties.
we're under attack. I gotta get out of this.
We're under attack.
My
I
dad's
gotta
like,
get
no,
out of
you're
it.
going. Like it was like a rollerblading.
That was a Lee setup. Hate to see it.
But then it was like you're kind of on pins and needles at school.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think we did much that day. And then I was in Mrs. Augerbright's class. That was my second grade teacher. I don't know if you had Mrs. Augerbright. It was rooms 9 and 10. They blew out the wall so you could walk in between rooms because they were like the teachers are like best friends. So it was kind of like it was actually cool. It was like a huge class. So if you were in Miss Fitzgerald's class, you did a bunch of different stuff with each other. But either they got the office called Fitzgerald or someone called her because I don't think there's texting and it was 01.
It would have been very
early on.
rudimentary. You'd been paying per text.
So she walked like we stopped class. She walked and told Miss Augerbright that the second tower, and I vividly remember hearing she said,
Was it like the Bush picture?
Yeah. No, we were like reading a book or something, and she like starts like, "Oh, sorry." Mr. Stroh came and said it, and then
Fuck.
it was like, "Fuck, yeah."
I mean, yeah, I was in kindergarten. I remember being that morning, just like seeing it smoke. Like I don't remember anything but I just remember seeing it on TV, smoking, being like, oh God, like obviously not good, but couldn't comprehend what it actually.
I'm sure Siege was losing it over at Lyndhurst.
I am like the complete opposite of you, man. I couldn't tell you a thing from that day. I mean, dude, I was 7. Like I would I mean, I don't know what time the planes actually.
It was like 6 a.m. our time.
It was like 9.
Okay, but yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know if my parents said like just play it out, like just on like TVs and stuff, because like same thing. Like I would have known something was up if I walked out of my room like getting ready for school and Sports Center was not on, and it was the news of all things too. I'd be like, whoa, yeah, like that
This is
vibe
new.
for sure. But yeah, no, dude, I was 7, so I was what first? Yeah, I just turned 7, so yeah, I would have been first grade.
No, you were. It was.
Yeah, you would have been because I was
second?
kindergarten. Yeah.
I'm first. He's kindergarten. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
That all
No, I
adds
said
up.
you were about to turn 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, no, I would have been. No, I'm about to turn 7 because it's 2001, right?
Yeah.
So I'm 94.
Yeah, so you're 6 at the time, right?
Yeah, it's just
you're October.
Yeah.
it's wild to think about how like that whole like the whole war unfolded all throughout like up until call you know what I mean, like we literally as kids, like that's one of my earliest memories that like I like know I had, and then just like went all the way through. I know Boog on September 11th was just screaming for fucking Steve
I was
and
gonna
Blue's
say you were
Clues.
like 2, right?
Blues Clues, blue, or wah, wah. There was no words.
Three, yeah.
I was just waiting for Lydia.
Mama.
Over from me, programa.
She's the best. Mama Lydia. Rest in peace. Book, do you have any embarrassing school stories? I know you were one reckless kid back in the day, so you got to have something in your old bag over
honestly, I
there.
have a lot. Nothing I can really put my finger on. I
Just the whole thing in general.
I peed my pants in the computer lab in kindergarten on free dress day.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's fucked up.
So for some reason, Mrs. Long made it seem like it was a sin to go to the bathroom when you're in the computer lab.
Because her lazy ass didn't want to walk you to the bathroom.
So
that's traumatizing. Peeing your pants. I mean, I think I peed my pants twice total. Once when I was with my dad going to a Giants game. We're sitting in traffic, like waiting to go to the Giants game. And I'm doing like the dance. I'm like, I have to go. And he's like, well, we're almost there. And I'm like, I think I'm probably 6 or 7 at the time. And parents don't understand, have to go for a kid. It's like, I've already been holding it. I didn't pee before I left. Like I've had to go for an hour now. And I just pissed myself all over his car seat and just destroyed it. And I remember we got a t-shirt or a sweatshirt and just wrapped it around the waist and pretended like it never happened.
I was extremely close at J Roach's 30th.
Really?
I was like, I thought it was gonna happen. I'm like, oh my god.
Were you in an Uber?
No.
This is the on foot running story, right?
No.
That's shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The
This is a couple months after. No, I was in. So it was a '90s theme. So I was in like these overall hangs. And I had like a Space Jam crew neck and a Charlotte Hornets sick '90s snap.
Sick.
Looking like a snack. But had a couple pre-gamed it. Obviously, had a couple beverages and then espresso martinis. And then for whatever reason, I was like kind of holding it, and then it like hit me. I'm like, oh, I gotta go. Okay. And so I like we're outside of this restaurant and I'm walking in. It's one of those, it's a bathroom where it's like it's 2 bathrooms. They're both locked. Like it's a single and a single.
You gotta wait. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm waiting it's like hitting me and I'm like, oh my God. Like I'm like going like this. I'm like kind of holding and I'm like, I can see people I'm like, I'm about to fucking piss. Like if they didn't come out in like a minute earlier or a minute later, I would have busted. Literally, the person came. I was like, "Get out of the way!" And I freaking, it was so bad. I was like, "Fuck!" It's like, this is gonna ruin my fucking night.
Literally in your fucking '90s outfit. Have you guys ever had to do it where you just like we're gonna go and pinched it over your pants, like pinch your dick to like cut it off, and then like you have to do the trade off like underneath to where you like barely squirt a little piss out on your clothes. It's like, God damn it. But there's nothing else.
A little relief.
Exactly.
There was a time, I don't know why, but like I had so many smart waters in my Sequoia. And D-Pac's famous second party.
D-Pac.
I got pissed. I won't go into specifics, but.
Was it HP or Rudes?
What?
That you got pissed at?
No. It was actually RJ and his chick caused it. But so I bounced, and I was thinking I was gonna drive, but because I it was like the one time I drank in high school, so I like pounded like 2 waters before I even left because I was just like, fuck it, and I go in my car and I'm just like laying there, and I like went to the bathroom. I was just like laying there because I didn't want to drive and I didn't know like if I was leaving or not. And I fucking like filled like 3 of them up. And, like,
really?
I remember telling Rudy, I was like, dude, I have so much pee in my car right now. Like it's absurd.
Do you remember I pissed at the concert in that Four Loko thing?
Dude, that got me in so much trouble. Did I ever tell you? I don't know if I ever told you guys this.
No.
So this is back when I was dating Car. I think we were still.
That was in my car though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was
But
the
I was
Explorer.
still in high school. Not that specifically, but I was still in high school.
Yeah,
And I think
because we weren't even 21.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that was
yeah.
when Mitch got. The cops wrote us up.
Oh, no way. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because fucking Joe is being stupid.
An idiot. But anyway, so I was supposed to go to dinner with her, but like I had already like told these guys like, yeah, I'll take you to Shoreline. And so instead of telling her the truth, I just was like, oh, like I got hung up doing something. Like I'll be right there. And I took them to Shoreline. It's not real quick. It's like an hour round trip after sitting in traffic. Exactly. So I'm driving Todd's green Explorer.
Yeah.
And he's sitting in the front seat, and these have he's got the fur seat covers on them that are like disgusting. Just soak up whatever touches them. And he's like we're getting out, and like I'm driving through the park, and he's like, dude, I really got to take a piss. And like I'm like, okay. So I forget what happened from there, but you take a piss in a can. I think
it was a Four Loko. I had to aim it into the Four Lokos, and I still had to go a little. I think I had to like get another something and figure that out.
No. You pissed in the cup holder is what you did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there's.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was. I don't know if you meant to do it, or if it was just spillover, or if you missed. But there's like the cup holder's like that deep, and it's like that filled with piss. I'm like, oh my god. And so I stopped at the closest McDonald's, got napkins, and just stuffed them in there. I was like, Jesus Christ! Literally every time you stopped, the piss would fucking go with the car. It was horrible.
T Rando's Beamer, I was in the front seat, Arrowhead bottle, peeing, and just like for some reason the pressure. And just like my thing just flung up, and it just, I'm talking, you could hear like on the fucking thing. Oh my god, hilarious.
That's so good, dude. The veteran move is you got to pull out of the side of the shorts. If you're wearing shorts, right. You pull up the short leg and piss that way. Dude. That way the waistband doesn't obstruct.
Isaac loved your pee on before now.
Oh, did he? I had to go so bad. I forgot where I even pissed that.
Sneaks getting a lot of shout outs.
Hey, Isaac's the man. I always good vibe. Never seen that guy in a bad mood, not one time. He's the best.
Vibes.
Teej, you said we almost had to call an emergency press conference at the weight room. You wanna get into this?
We're gonna get into that.
Yes.
So we've already discussed I have a bad back. So
bad back.
Me and Cali work out at the American Barbell on Campbell.
Yeah.
It's
Hamilton and Santa Monica.
It's an old Gold, so there's definitely some juicers in there. There's some big boys.
Some hardos.
Ryan and I are definitely, I wouldn't put us in that category, but we're both pretty big dudes.
We're both on SARMs, it's close enough.
We're in the process of rebuilding my squat. So I'm doing less weight, and I'm trying to go really low on my squats. Like when I warm up, like I'm sitting in a catcher stance with the bar on me. Like
right.
That's how we want to be. So, and I have back issues, and my knee's kind of hurting. Not to keep saying excuses, but
are these elevated squats? So are you going heels up on these, or just normal?
No, so normal.
Heels up. That's the way to go.
Yeah, well, we did goblets today with heels up, but so I'm doing lightweight, 225, which is 2 plates, which is still a lot for some people. But like Cal's like loading.
There's no way I'm doing it. Yeah.
So do the first set, do the second set. After the second set, we're doing 3 sets of 5. We're in this like cage thing that we're doing it in, and this older gentleman comes over to the left, and I'm about to do my last set. And of course, you know me working out with Ryan. I was asking him after, hey, form, how was that? I need feedback. I'm coach's son. I need feedback on stuff. Yes. So, and he's like, Tim, and we filmed the first set, and he's like, yeah, like good depth. You're getting it. Here we go. So he usually kind of stands by me to the side of me. So I'm like locked in. I'm getting my last set in. Like, this is the hardest lift of the day. Like, let's fucking lock in. Let's get it done. We do it first. Fuck it. So I'm going. After like the 3rd rep, I can see him out of the corner of my eye. He kind of walks to the right, and he's like kind of walking away. I'm like, oh, okay, it's weird, because I'm like,
Ryan
in case something happens, I'm like spotting or need a spot. So I finished the 5th rep, and I'm like in the zone. I don't hear anything. I don't know anything. I finished the 5th rep, and I rack it, and I'm like, not like huffing and puffing, but I'm like getting after the set. Like I'm just kind of like relaxing. I'm still kind of focused and locked in, and I go to add another more weight for rise. So I go down there, and the older gentleman, who's probably like mid 50s, goes, "Hey man, you were 3 inches short of depth there. 3 inches short of depth." And I was like in shock. I didn't know how to respond. I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, "Yeah, my trainer gets me on all the time. You're 3 inches short of depth, man. None of those reps, like you didn't get any good reps there." And I was like, I didn't know if I was being punked. And I'm like, what the fuck? And this guy has the balls, the audacity. He probably weighs $170 soaking wet. He's got 10s and 5s on the bar next to us as I'm doing 225. And he takes out a lifting belt that is pink. It looks like a pink Power Rangers like cosplay thing. And he's like, "Yeah, I accidentally had my wife's belt today." And like puts it on. And I'm like, looking, I'm like, and Rye, of course, is on the side giggling. It's just insane. And I'm like, what the fuck? And we've seen the guy before, but like we've never talked to him. Kind of unprovoked did that. He has a trainer. He's like, "Yeah, my trainer gets me on that." Jeez. So I'm like shaking my head, and Rye is dying laughing. Like, this is so fucking funny. Just the audacity and the balls to do that. So then I thought that was it. It wasn't. So I was like, kind of like he could tell it was an awkward situation. There's awkward energy. Like, this is kind of weird. So then, of course, Rye goes, and he's getting super low, does this whole thing.
Putting his ass on the ground.
So as we're re-racking, the guy goes, "Man, that was really impressive, man. That was ass to grass." Again, goes to me. "He made up for those 3 inches, huh?" And I was like, what the fuck? And Ryan is like losing it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
So good.
I'm like, it's one thing like if you're a big power lifter, or it's like, I mean, like,
exactly.
Don't fucking come. And I told Ryan, like, it's one like, if I'm on the driving range and Tiger Woods like, "Hey, you should do this," or something like that, I'd be like, "Yeah, I get it,
please."
But no, I'm like, "Hey, my trainer says," I'm like, "Dude, if you say that to the wrong person, you get your ass knocked out." I'm like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
So the whole time we're like, something like, "Yeah, take the 3 inches and put up your fucking ass, you piece of shit."
That's crazy. Because that goes against like every gym etiquette. Like, you don't
pink belt. He's got his freaking 10-pounders on. He has the balls to fucking come up to me and fucking say something.
Was he hitting squats too? Was he getting real low?
I think he was doing like shoulders. No, but I'm like, dude. And then we saw his trainer, and I told Ryan, like, I should fucking say something. He'd be like, "Hey, just so you know, guys, your trainer coming up giving tips, and if they say some of the one guy who's on the juice and's having a bad day, and you say that, you get your
a little
ass
roid
fucking,
rage, you're gonna get your face eaten."
Exactly. But it's like, and that's just, it's just a great study on people who in their right mind would want to go do that. Seriously, like in your
crazy people.
No, I mean, it's one thing if I was like a high school kid that was doing it wrong, and like, you know, if he wants to like says, "Oh, I've been lifting all these years," like, and you say, I mean, this guy's wearing a pink fucking belt, walks up to me and says, "Hey, you're 3 inches short of depth."
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I thought I was getting punked. I was like, I thought.
Did you look around for Ashton?
No,
Ryan
and I it totally ruined the whole workout. I'm like, dude, I cannot stop thinking about that.
Oh yeah,
like, the thought process of actually walking up and doing that to someone. I don't have the balls to do that. I wouldn't be like. But then again, people fucking creeps walk up to chicks all the time. "Oh, you got done with that?" Trying to get a conversation.
Yeah.
But it's like
that's.
And like he can tell he's like kind of awkward laughing, and he can kind of tell he's like, "I don't know if I should have said something." Like, yeah, dude. And
Probably
then you
not.
double down, like read the
I know
fucking
that made
room.
up for the 3 inches is crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's why I don't go to the gym right there. You don't have to deal with fucking idiots like that, Teej.
But I don't know. I mean, no, it's usually no one ever bothers us, but it was just like, it was so fucking bizarre.
Yeah. That would have ruined my day. I would have been speeding home. Everyone on the way home would have gotten motherfucked.
And then he kind of steered clear from us, because then we were in the free weight stuff, and I could tell then he's like, "Oh, once we left you into the free weights." But I want him like, "Yeah, dude, I'm fucking putting up 90s on shoulder press, so come here, you fuck."
I'll shoulder press your ass, bitch.
No, it's time and place, but I was in shock, and I told Ryan, like, I gotta save this for the pod, but it was, and he was dying.
I know. I wish we had Rye here.
The entire time he was dying.
Rye's a great commentator on those situations too. He loves it. He lives for not being him, but being there for it. That's so good. We got to have Rye on. Shout out Rye Cal.
We got to.
I'll take the back seat on that and just have it. Let the Cali boys, the Cali Meekers, run the show here. But yeah, I was gonna say one more thing. Fuck. God, I think I got on my phone.
You're on the phone.
Got on the phone. Yeah, what else you boys been up to? Anything good?
No, not really.
No?
Just living life in the fast lane, I guess.
Live in the fast lane. But let's play golf this week. That's what we need to do if you're down. We're playing Spring Valley this weekend with the Force, Matt, Hutch, and Ben, and I was so bad the last 2 times I've been out. I can't lose
Playing 18 or
to Jay Hutch.
Actually,
what?
because Isaac was saying, I forgot what day he wanted to play.
Yeah, text him. Let me know.
I can't Friday. I got adjustments Friday.
What
You
day,
got a
Jay?
bad back. You can't play golf. Period. You're off the sticks. I don't know what day. The last thing I was gonna say though before we get out of here, I was this cop today. I'm so sick and tired. You know, I'm back
You
the
get
blue.
pulled over?
No. I'm back the blue till I die. You know, I wear the Blue Lives Matter on the keychain. Just let the boys know if I do get pulled over.
Respect the shield.
I'm one of you, exactly. But I'm taking a right-hand turn. It's a red light. You stop at the red. You're good to go.
Correct.
And this cop is... So I'm taking the right turn here. He's in the left turn lane here. And I'm about to go. No lights, no sirens. Just flips a U-turn. Not his green light at all. Probably came 10 feet away from hitting me. And he had no clue. And thank God I saw him. And
Did you lay down the horn?
I didn't, but I wanted to so fucking bad. I got him next to him at the light, and I just kind of threw my hands out, like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, you fucking idiot.
Did he apologize?
No. I should FOIA his dash cam. I should have got his fucking license plate number. But Kev, leads me to, I kind of talked about it last pod. I got a nice little car thing. You would have loved being in the front seat of it.
Oh, man.
We went from Almaden Expressway all the way to 87, tailing this guy. And
Who, you and Book?
No, just me. This guy,
Him in the Saturn.
me and the Sat. This guy turned into my, just straight up turned into my lane, was right next to me, turned in, and then flipped over at the last second. He had a Tesla, so I think it was the auto whatever corrected. I don't even think it was him.
Yeah.
And it was a
Lane
rainy
assist or whatever?
right, yeah. And it was a rainy day, and then he finally switches the lane and he gets behind me, and I'm I throw out the classic me. I throw up the hands what the fuck are we doing here? And then I'm looking in the rear view, and his girlfriend or whoever's in the front seat, this girl blows a kiss at me, and I was like, oh, it's on. And so I immediately wait for the green light, and I get over, wait for him to pass me, get behind him, and it is on. And then they started speeding up. I mean, they have a Tesla. They're just gassing me. But every light I'm keeping an eye on, switching lane. You know me, just playing the mental game. That's all it is. Got onto 87, got next to him. And I was going to Toscano's house, so I missed my street by three or four turns. I'm fuck it, I don't care. And then I just turned off on the first freeway. But, yeah, brutal.
No, I had one... I don't understand people. I was on 17. I was driving. This is a couple weeks ago. I was driving Britt because she's flying to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And this is driving to the airport. And it's probably 6:20 in the morning. So there's no one on 17. Nothing. So I'm in a situation. I was telling Rise, I'm in a situation where I'm trying to go to the Coleman exit to get to the airport, or the exit that is. So I'm one lane away. So I'm right here, and I can see this car's trying to speed up, and he's right on my back tire. And I'm okay, so, and there's I can see a car coming. I'm okay, I either have to speed up and go or brake and let him go. And it was getting kind of close. I'm fucking, I speed up. Plenty of room.
Pacing.
No. I speed up, plenty of room. I get over, and the guy loses it. Gets on my ass, goes right on my ass, throws on the brights, and I'm what the fuck? Then he gets back in the lane to speed around me, and I'm fuck you, dude.
Yes.
He's fuck you. I'm I didn't even cut you off.
Right?
Yeah,
fuck off.
Grab your fucking coffee, you piece of shit.
It's bad, dude. Drivers around here are so bad. But,
Yeah, it's fucking Sleepy Joe shit, man. Pelosi.
classic.
Saying.
The brights are a classic move.
Yeah, I know. I hate the
literally-
brights.
I've thought multiple times, I just want to have half-filled water bottles and just throw them at fucking cars.
I've done that one time and I regret it. I had a dip out of a spitter in a red Solo cup. No napkin in it. You know me. I'm usually a napkin in the spitter. Got to keep it clean just in case you tip it. And it was back when I had the 4Runner, and this guy, like, I swear to God, tried to run me off the road like 3 times. And I'm taking the exit by Santa Teresa off 85. And, like, he's on my ass. And, like, he's not getting over. I have my blinker on. I'm, like, kind of, like, seeing if he's getting over with me. And he's, like, still on, like, my back left side of my car. So I'm like, oh, he's not getting over. At the last second, I take the spitter and fling it out the window. Fucking hit center mass. And I was like, let's go. And I just fucking drove off. And I, like, I was going to the mall and I just like sped away. I was like, fuck that. I got to get out of here. I felt so bad after. I was like, if I caused an accident and like.
No, and that's the Brights is such a dick move. Like that could cause an accident.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially if you have the LEDs and shit.
No, I know.
Bad,
yeah. It's like I should have fucking sent my brakes and
brake check. That's a classic. A little brake check. A little.
Yeah, here.
Get off my ass, boy.
Fucking bumper, you fuck.
Yeah, Kev, I know you never get in the car chases, so I always want you passenger seat when I have a little tiff, just so I could have someone talk me off the ledge.
Oh, man.
The Sharks game was still so good.
That is amazing, man.
Fuck the Bruins. Yeah. Well, shit, on that note, boys, that's another one. Until next time.
Until next time.
Peace.